everyone. Today I'm going to make cartoon faces, and these cartoons are definitely not from the cartoon characters which your kids or you see in the movies or on YouTube, but these are, yes, the cartoon faces, the funny faces which might be used when you're working with your kids for their art projects or their day-to-day drawing practice. And then we all know that cartoon characters generally don't have the specific proportion of the body parts and the organs, and they're not very accurate, they're not very right. They just look funny. So here I'm trying to experiment a few things. Well, I'm not very much into cartoons and all, but yes, I'm trying just a bit. So let's see how it goes. For making this face of the boy, I have used big eyes and the funny nose with his stylish hairstyle. You just have to keep in mind that if you're making the faces where the eyes should come, where the hairline should start, the eyebrows, the eyeballs, it's not very important. It's just fun to ignore the part of eyebrows. That's fine. That's okay. Here in the second picture, I have tried my best to make a funny face with an expression of being surprised. The pencil I'm using is a very common 0.5 pencil, which is fine, which you can find from anywhere. As you can see, I'm using an eraser which is the famous brand in India, Natraj, so I'm using that eraser. I'm not promoting this brand, but it's just I have this white eraser which I brought from my native country. In the third cut, third picture, I'm making a face where the person is closing the eyes, or maybe just a bit of the eyes closed, or maybe he's looking down, he's happy and has curly hair. Sometimes it's not easy to think what you want to make when you're not very much into it. Like, as I've told you, that I'm not very much into cartoons, the characters or the specific things for kids. It's been a long time that I have been into this, but yes, it's very easy. Anybody can try it. It's easy. You just have to think about the correct position of eyes, nose, or lips, or hair, ears, and you can definitely modify as per your choice. You can make the eyes bigger or smaller. You just have to keep the expression in mind. You have to keep on thinking what you actually want to make. Looks like this is going to be an angry face. Here I feel the eyebrows should be a little angled at the end. It's definitely not a very happy expression of the character. And it's kind of a picture of a man with his mustache. When we make cartoon faces or any kind of person in real, we definitely not to forget that hair plays a very important role. You don't here in this my focus is not very much the hairstyles and hairstyle. Yeah, definitely hairstyle is important in this, but I'm not very much focusing on the curves, the waves which you can see in hairstyle. It's just a easy pencil drawing for your kids. Which you can color later. Maybe at the end I'll show you how it would look like, how it will look like after being done with black pen or in colors. It's again the side face, not completely. This is going to be the woman with a bun, with a very fancy hairstyle from the front part of the hair, from the skull. In India, women generally wear bindis on their foreheads, so I'm using that kind of thing as I belong to India. But yes, definitely it's a cartoon face, as I've said. As I'm making a woman's face, I'm not forgetting to make the jewelry, the earrings, and the big bun. I scrub most of the times. If you see, I scrub my pencil work. I scrub it, I smudge it over so that the empty places which have not been pencil coated, the carbon coated, they will also turn grey or black, shaded. A long time ago, when I had started having an interest in paintings and drawings, I began this passion with sketching, and I love it. Yeah, but not the cartoon ones, the real faces of the actresses and the actors and the general people, the common. This is the character of she looks like a very young girl, a kid with a happy face. sometimes we need proportions to make faces. So in the last one, the second last one, I'm trying to make a face with the help of the proportion I have made, which people use for making the faces of a boy or a girl or a man or a woman, whatever. So we do need the proportions, the divisions of the shape, the circle we have made on the sheet. So I'm trying to make it make the cartoon look in the other direction, not in the directions which I have used in the other drawings, in the other cartoons above. In this also, the cartoon actually have a funny nose. Well, cartoons are supposed to be funny. If you are making lines and the other things, you have to erase it, which because they are not actually required. They have to be gone. They are not supposed to be visible when your the drawing is complete. Again, here actually I thought the hair should be quite small, not covering the forehead completely, but again I like the forehead to be little hidden with such kind of fancy hairstyle of boys. Kids do like such kind of hairstyle sometimes. I've seen many kids. I wanted the teeth to be visible, but I have erased it. I just want his face without his mouth, without teeth. I just want a tongue, not the teeth. It's up to you. You can do modifications in any of the drawings you have seen, in any of the any of the faces you have seen from this video. You can do modifications, of course. You can wear some jewelry. You can make a new hairstyle. It's definitely not a very happy face. Okay, Reshwan, it's do. Look, it really doesn't look like a very friendly, happy face, but of course it's funny. How about this new fancy hairstyle? Well, I have never seen it, but I'm just experimenting. These are the 8 faces I've just made. How about making a few more on the other side of the sheet? Looks like it's getting adjusted. But yes, I'm just trying to make as many as possible. this girl is again a kid who is not happy at all. Quite a long hair. The cartoon face is on these on this side of my sketchbook are quite expressive. Some are happy, some are sad, some are surprised, some are just angry or whatever. How about making a few more faces without any specific expression? So we are going to make that too. This time I'm not going to make the big eyes, neither for boys nor for girls. The faces are not round. It has a specific shape, not rounded, which you can see in my faces in the other sheet. I have used round shaped semicircles and ovals. I'm making a pretty girl with a long hair up to shoulder, with small eyes. Not very expressive, but yes, it's, if not very excited, just going to be happy, at least normal. I like these kind of hairstyle, especially when I talk about the cartoons. This way you can also hide the forehead, the eyebrows. Sometimes you can skip making that, so that's why I have preferred making this hairstyle in this. Just 2 dots in oval shape and a little nose and a tilted smile without any teeth or tongue. And this I have made a little tiny chin also by just making a teeny tiny line just to make sure that yes, this is a part of the chin. The same shape I have used for the second face. Maybe a little different. Maybe you can see a few shapes are quite similar but not actually exactly the same. But this is a rough idea that yes, this is the shape I have preferred for my face. Here again the spiky hairstyle. Again for a boy. It looks very interesting to me. When you work near the ears, either you hide them or you make ear and draw the hairline according to that thing, the semicircle you make for ears. It's quite a long face. Now again you can see that I'm using the same kind of shape, the same pattern I'm using. I'm trying to make a little fancy hairstyle for this girl or woman, or maybe a teenager who has open hair, trying to look fancy, but maybe not so fancy, but she has definitely tried her level best to look fancy and looks more scribbling. But this is what I have chosen for this drawing, but you can make it fancy, of course. Again, not very big eyes or nose. When I make this kind of smile, I can say that yes, it's a happy face. The third face on the sheet looked like a pear. Again, in the fourth one, I'm using the same kind of shape which I've used for earlier three faces. When we work with pencil, I really like to smudge the pencil work. I like it that way. So again, I'm trying to make the forehead quite hidden and eyes peeping from the hair, and the eyebrows playing peekaboo. But yes, if you will outline the eyebrows, it will definitely be visible. But I want it that way. You can make ears. A leaf shape. Looked like a leaf-shaped face. I like the fringes and bangs for girl characters, for girls' cartoons. On the faces, they look more cute. They look more young. And if they look younger, it definitely is good for the kids. They like younger kids to be drawn or made by them. Tiny nose and a big mouth. Maybe the girl is shouting or screaming. The teeny tiny eyebrows again peeping from her hair. I'm not completely coloring the hair in this way, but yes, just a little smudge, just a little gray from my pencil. Just trying to fit that. This I have started my drawing from eyes and the nose. This time the nose is not tall or very teeny tiny nose. The cartoon has chubby cheeks. Now for making the features, I'm drawing the outline of the face. But if you observe that this is the same kind of face which I have used for the first one or the second one or third. The only difference is that I have made the outline of the face at the last. I'm really loving this haircut. And look like a naughty child. Fun-loving, ready to play in the park. When you're done with pencil work, you can color the hair. Hi guys, please like, share and comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more updates.